You're listening cast.
Hello, Macadorish Football Fan TV. We're here. We're talking about a win. Azerbaijan nil, Republic of Ireland 3 goals from Callum Robinson, a double, and Chidozie Ogbene with a late header, which in a game that could have ended probably, I would have said, maybe 6-2. But look, it's positive. We've got our first competitive win under Stephen Kenny, which is what we've all been wanting, is to see us win a game by a couple of goals, keep a clean sheet. And we did it today. I suppose we'll start up with the lineup. I have it written down here. Now, apologies I didn't do a watch along. I had a match myself and it went to extra time and I didn't actually get home till 5. So my apologies for that. Get your comments coming in and we'll look through them as well as we go through it. So we went with Bazunu in goal. It looked like a back three of Omar Bamadelli, Shane Duffy, John Egan. And then the wing backs were James McLean, Matt Doherty with Josh Cullen, Jeff Hendrick in midfield. And it looked like between Horgan and Robinson they were kind of alternating in between who was playing that maybe attacking midfielder. And then linking the other player who was linking up then with Adam Ida. But look, I mean, what a start in the first 7 minutes. Robinson gets that goal after all the criticism he's been taking all week. And the way he hit the strike, I remember Hendrick scored a goal similar a few years back. I don't think it was for Ireland, but maybe it was for Burnley. But it was a great strike because he's falling as he hits that on his left foot. And he buries the top corner. And you're just thinking to yourself, here we go, finally. A bit of luck that goes our way because he was falling. It goes into the top corner. And from that point onwards, I thought, this is us. We need to get on more on top of them. We need to really give it to them. We need to add to our lead and not just sit back and expect them to come on to us. Because, I mean, the Portugal game, we obviously went ahead and we had to sit back because of the players they have. But obviously, with the players that Azerbaijan have, it's not something that, I was expecting us to sit back on. We didn't really have too much going on. Other than that, I mean, the second goal by Robinson was a really good goal as well. Good bit of play by John Egan, gives it to Darrell Horgan. And the ball by Darrell Horgan is excellent. And I must shout out James McLean for the first goal as well, because he does a good bit of battling to get the ball to Robinson in the end. But as far as the second goal goes, the way he checks inside there, and we spoke there about luck a minute ago, and how many times have we been crying out for Stephen Kenny and Ireland to get a bit of luck. We never seem to get any luck at all. And the keeper made the balls of it, to be honest. So here's to you, Callum Robinson. You love you more than you know. I'm absolutely buzzing, but we're going in half time 2-0. At that stage, look, we were just leaving them to shots from distance, to be fair. So, I mean, we obviously gave them the shot from distance in Dublin and they scored the goal from there. But I think, Bazunu looked comfortable up into the first half. We got in half time. Jamie McGrath comes on for Darrell Horgan, probably plays that position a bit better. Done well throughout. But I felt as though we had numerous chances. And that's going to be a killer for us because Robinson got in good areas. And against better teams, when we probably need to punish, because they might get back into it, and that's what I'll come to in a sec. But we need to punish teams like that because there was a couple of gilt-edged chances that we should be burying. There was one by McLean who played brilliant ball with Robinson, a nice little flick back. He went in and he probably should have squared that to Adam Ida. Just that little bit of composure in the box. Look, I don't care now because we've won, but that could have went against us. And there was a couple of other chances. I had them written down. At 2-0 down, we should have been putting them away. But I do have Gavin Bazunu making 2 excellent saves at 2-0 down. He tipped one onto the bar and then he made a brilliant save to tip it over the bar. Another chance before that. And if he doesn't make those saves, obviously that's 2-2. And I think we need to emphasise how good this goalkeeper is. And he's coming in 19 years of age and he is just brilliant. And those 2 saves, they're match-winning saves realistically. And then we had chances then that I remember Robinson had a good few chances. Matt Doherty done well on the right hand side, gets into the box. He looked like he slipped or as he was fouled, and then Robinson takes a shot, which again I think he should be finishing there, but he got 2 goals earlier on, so I won't be too harsh on him. Then he takes one off Chiedozie Ogbenny's head later on. I thought he was a good sub when he came on. He gave us that energy that added immediately. He just looked unwell or something. I know he had been unwell, so that's obviously the reason why that is the case. But I think with Ogbenny coming in there, he just gave us something new, a new outlet. And he gets his goal, he gets his reward. Shane Duffy had a couple of good headers as well that he probably should have scored from as well. But look, the three goals that went in, Ogbenny gets his header at the end, and I was delighted for him. He was saying in his press conference the other day that how much he loves being in Ireland, how much the Irish people have taken to him, how much he's adopted a new culture in Ireland. His family moved over here from Africa. He's the first African-born player, and for him to come in and get a goal, and really, he really seems like he's part of that team now. Under the lads there. So I think between the whole lot of the lads, I think everybody to a man was really good tonight. We just needed a solid performance. I'm not getting carried away. It is Azerbaijan. I'm not getting carried away. I'm just going to look at your comments coming in there. A good win. However, one swallow does not make a summer. Jerry Groisman says. Michael Manley says, never doubted them. And Jerry says, performances. I'll put them up on screen actually. So there's Jerry's comment. Michael's comments. Never doubted them. He's obviously taking the mick there. Performance in away games have been much better than home games where we have struggled to score. Yes, but look, we can build on this now against Qatar. Hopefully, love us going forward, but when we give the ball away, we do look wide open. Yeah, I think that is a fair comment. I think we do need to maybe shore it up in midfield, but we also had chances to score. But we weren't just like it could have been 6-2. If Bazunu lets one in or two in, they score two. But we could have scored, 5 or 6 if that's the case. Jerry says, let's be Portugal next month and we may about be ready to turn a corner. Early days, yeah, it was obviously badly needed victory. Yeah, and then me says, could have had 5 or 6 today. Their keeper did well. Yeah, look, he did. And Conor Lester says, Josh Cullen was excellent again, the first name in the midfield. Josh Cullen's been excellent every time he's played for Ireland, in my opinion. I think he's been brilliant. I think he's a great addition. I think he's exactly what we need in that number 6. I think Howard's maybe a little bit slower than him, so that's why I think I'd have Cullen in there. He obviously got an assist for the Ogbenny goal in the corner, so he's been a great addition. He's been an absolutely unbelievable addition, and he's looked good in every single game we played. So long may that continue. I'm trying to think if there's anyone I've left out. I'll be doing the player ratings in a minute, and you just can join me on that live, and you can give your ratings as I'm going through it too. I'm probably going to give everyone above 6 anyway. But yeah, look, I'm not getting carried away either. We do have to finish this group strong for Stephen Kenny's sake, because they'll be reviewing his contract in November, and I would like to see him stay on, but the results so far have not been good enough here, judging it just purely on results. So hopefully we can finish the group strong, and we're going then into the Euros qualifiers then in good shape. And he's brought you a lot of the younger players there to see, can they step up, and they have. And again, look, he's gone for another young inexperienced player in Omar Bambadeli when he could have went with I know Nathan Collins hasn't made his debut, but someone would say he's probably ahead of him in terms of the pecking order, in terms of his development, because he's just signed obviously with Burnley. And he's played a lot of games with Stoke and stuff like that. And I know Omar Bambadeli kind of came through at Norwich, and then had a strong finish last season, and he's kind of in and out at Norwich at the moment. But look, Steve went with him, we trust him. Shane Duffy was a colossus again, absolutely outstanding. John Egan, captain, was brilliant as well. McLean was very good as well. I can't fault anybody. Look, I thought everyone put in a shift, and I'm really happy I'm going out now. I'm going to have a few points. I hope you all celebrate, because how many times we've been sitting here waiting for Ireland to win a game, and here we are. They've won a game, and we can go and celebrate now. And it's great to see fans over there enjoying themselves. And Gary Spain has just done a couple of videos there, so make sure you check them out. So I think they've just gone up live from Baku. So make sure you go check them out. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. And come on, you boys in green. Enjoy your night, guys. I'll be back in a couple of minutes with the player ratings. So thanks for joining me, and I'll speak to you soon.